Tahniah! Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Hello everyone. Hi.
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 Hi. Hello teachers, parents and wonderful students. Come to Pusat Tuition Academy YouTuber. Bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. How are you doing today everyone? Good. I hope all of you are fine and ready for today's lesson. Are you ready? Great. Before we proceed, let's begin our session by praying in our respective ways. And the Muslims, please recite the Kitab Al-Fatihah. All to you, Puan Aisyah.
Thank you, Madam Manjit. Okay, all Muslims, let's recite Al-Fatihah together. Iya, kena. Sudah Okay, back to you, Madam Manjit.
Okay, thank you, Puan Aisyah. Okay, students, parents and teachers, let me introduce myself to those who don't know me. I am Madam Manjit from SMK Methodist ACSE 4. Okay, we at Pusat Tuition Academy YouTuber will still provide you with free online classes. Okay, today's session is a very special slot and it is based on grammar in context writing story. And it is basically for Form 4 and Form 5. Even though we have primary students and Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 students, all of you are welcome. Okay, and grammar is very, very important when you're going to write any kinds of articles, stories, report, and so on. So please pay attention, all right? And then we have a very special person, that is Madam Gun, all right? Okay,
Hi,
Madam. All right, welcome, Madam Gun. And so please take this opportunity to listen, to write short notes, and even to ask questions if you need to do so. Students, are you ready? I hope you are. All right. And I saw many of you have already commented in the chat box. Good. Welcome to the session. And let me introduce another teacher, our control host, that is Madam Noor Aisha Harun. Welcome, Madam. Okay. Madam Gan Bin Hun is from SMK King George V Negeri Sembilan. All right. And we are on live on Educator Omni YouTube channel. Please support her channel and welcome her. All right. And if you want to support her channel, please do subscribe her channel. All right. Okay. Please subscribe her channel. Thank you. And we are also very lucky that we have a very interesting slot. So please pay attention. And without further ado, I will also explain to you here something about few reminders regarding the credit claim mata ganjaran kredit ayu. Okay, this one, Cikgu Gan, Madam Gan will be explaining to you later on in the slide. And you can listen, the presenter will read the 4 digits for you accordingly. Okay, the first one will be after 5 minutes when we start this lesson. The second one will be 20 minutes. The third one will be 40 minutes. And the final one will be 55 minutes. So stay put. Don't go anywhere if you want to listen all the digits. And then you want to get something from academic YouTuber. So thus you can accumulate these credit points and will claim interesting gifts like handphones, smartwatches, calculators, t-shirts, caps, and so on. And the presenter will mention the digits and nobody is allowed to write at the chat box. So please pay attention to the lesson, stop chatting and use the chat box wisely, ask questions when necessary, answer, and also welcome our lovely teacher today, Madam Gan. All to you, Madam Gan.
Thank you, Cikgu Manjit. Can I be heard? Because just now I just plug in the earphone.
Can be heard. Yes.
Okay. So good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. So I'll share my screen. Okay, can you see the screen now?
Yes.
Sorry, I'll unshare a while because I have to open the slide. Sorry, I just closed the slide. Sorry for the errors. Can it be seen?
No, at the moment, none.
Okay, sorry first. I happen to
Okay,
close it
Haras,
just now.
good evening.
Yeah.
Safia, good evening. Anchayo, good
Sorry
evening.
for the
Yin
delay.
Tan, Chia Ying Ying, good
Okay.
evening. Ling Suk Ting, okay. Good, welcome Safia, good,
I can
good.
see students asking for Cikgu Giri. Cikgu Giri is a bit busy today.
Yeah, I want to see
Okay.
teacher Giri and
Can you
Chayo
see now
Haras.
my
Hi.
sharing?
Yes, can be seen.
Is it
Grammar
visible?
in context.
Okay. So hello students, teachers and also parents who might be watching this channel. Today you're going to learn grammar in context. As you can, if you followed the series earlier, so this is part 2. This is part 2. I did last week grammar in context on another topic. So before we start, there are two posters here. On the left hand side, I think it's on my left. Okay, there are a few pictures of myself, Cikgu Gan. You can see Cikgu Aisha here. You have Cikgu Giri, Cikgu Manjit, Cikgu Shirley, Cikgu Filza, Cikgu Heidi, Cikgu Emily, and also Cikgu Farida. So these are the teachers who always have live streaming sessions with Academy YouTuber on English subject. And then on the next side, you can see the video playlist. Okay, these are among the teachers who have produced videos for all the forms. Okay, let's move on. So here we have the first playlist. This is for the lower secondary, Form 1 to Form 3. You can scan or take a picture of this QR code, or you can just click bit.ly, type /English PT3. And another one we have for upper secondary, Form 4 to Form 4 and Form 5. So this is the playlist, or you can click bit.ly English SPM 1119. So you can see a lot of videos there for the textbook, okay, and then also videos on writing, reading, listening, and speaking. Okay. Cikgu Manjit just now as the moderator mentioned about the claiming RU credit points. So remember, okay, don't forget to claim your points because there are many interesting prizes or gifts that you can claim.
I
Okay,
think you
let's
can give the first digit
yeah, I can
now.
give the first digit, right? Before I
Yeah.
start, yeah. My first digit. Okay, the first digit is number 9.
I was just thinking
Number
nine.
9. Okay, number 9. 9, N-I-N-E, 9. Okay, so I'll continue. So before we begin, as usual, why we need to learn grammar? There's a reason. If you look at your marking scheme, you have content. Content is you have to answer all the WH questions. And then CA is on the format, whether you're writing the correct format, whether it's email, letter, report, article, review, or story. And also it is also related to the register. Maybe you're using whether formal or informal language. For example, the short forms, okay, like it's, I'm, okay. So these are part of communicative achievement. Okay, let's look at O. O is organization. O is more on the linking words and the connectors. For example, you have for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, and many others. So they are also named cohesive devices. So that is O. Another marking scheme for your writing. So this is for every part 1, part 2, part 3. And also in Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, we are still using the same one for PT3. Okay, then the last one, which is important, the language. So you can see here, language to score, you need to know grammar and also you need to know spelling. Okay, so it is related. And even your commas and your full stops, they are also important. So that's why grammar is important. Okay, let's look at grammar. So for grammar, we are looking at part 3 today. Paper 2 is writing. So part 3 covers. You are asked to write whether article, review, report, or a story. A story is also a narration. Okay, so these are the 4 types of writing you need to learn in part 3. Okay, so today we are going to look at how to write story the correct way using the suitable grammar items. Okay, so this is a question. This question is from the instrument contoh given by the Ministry of Education. So question 5, in part 3, there are 3 questions. Question 3, question 4, and question 5. So let's look at the question now. Your teacher has asked you to write a story for a school magazine. The story must have the title, A Dream Comes True. So this is the title. Your story should include a description of the dream. So you must write the description of your dream. Okay, the dream here is more like your ambition or your wish. It's not something that you're dreaming of, like maybe you sleep and then you have dream. So be careful with the word dream. Okay, next, how the dream is achieved. Okay, so dream is more like in BM, maybe you can say impian, okay, or something you wish for. So the instruction is here. I use a pen, write your story. So a story has a normal paragraphing. When you write paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, that is already the correct way of writing, okay? If you ask me, teacher, should I write a title? Yes, you can write a title for your story because it's given here, right? A dream comes true. So you can write the title. After that, is followed by normal paragraphing. Okay, so these are the 3 questions. I repeat, the title must be there. It's about a dream. The dream must come true, tercapai, impian yang tercapai. You must describe the dream. What is the dream about? And how the dream is achieved. So if you see here, is achieved. Okay, so this is achieved. So it has become a reality. Okay, so let's look at the correct way of writing. Today, you're going to learn how to write a story or a narrative piece of writing. So what do we need? What do you need to write a story? You need action sentences. You need descriptive sentences. And you also need, don't forget, the linking words. Okay, just now I mentioned like for, and, no, but, or, yet, so. And then you have others like moreover, then, besides, consequently, next, before, after that, however, nevertheless, and there are many others. Okay, so remember, to write a story, you need action sentences, you need descriptive sentences, then you need the linking words. Okay, let's start. Action sentences. Okay, how to write action sentences? Okay, sentences for a story. Sentences, they demonstrate the time of an action in a sentence, usually performed by or centered around the subject of the sentence. So there must be action, perbuatan. Okay, so these actions, they are called verbs. Verbs change according to the tenses and other issues. Okay, as verbs
Okay,
are,
Madam Gan, 1 minute. Let's welcome Madam
Cikgu
Heidi
Heidi. Yes,
Chankinde.
welcome
Sorry.
Cikgu Heidi.
From SMK Telang Usan Sarawak. Okay, she's also here with the students, parents, teachers. Welcome, Madam Heidi, to the group.
welcome,
Hello,
Madam Heidi.
everybody.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
She was having a meeting just now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, continue, Madam Gan.
Okay, thank you. So just now I mentioned about action. So actions are verbs. So verbs will change according to the tenses and other issues. As verbs, they are the most important element of English sentences. Okay, so tenses also carry paramount importance in English grammar. So paramount is very important. Okay, very important. Tenses are very important in your English grammar. Okay, let's look at the first one. You need to know only 2 types of tenses in order to write. You need not learn so many, okay? For example, here, to write a story, you need to know the present tense. So, sorry of the error there. The present tense is used to talk about the present and to talk about the future. But here, we are not writing about the future because it is about the dream that has been achieved. Okay, let's look at the 4 present tense form. You have present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. But you need not know everything in order to write. Okay, in later slide, I will explain to you. So for example here, present simple, I, you, they, we study. But for he, she, it, you say studies. Okay, this is called present simple. Next, we have present continuous. I am studying. Because it's continuous, you need to put ing. You, they, we are studying. She, he, it is studying. Okay, present perfect, you need to have the have and the has. So I, you, we, they have studied. She, he, it has studied. Then the last one is present perfect continuous. I, you, they, we have been. So this is continuous, but it is perfect. The moment you see perfect, you need to have the have or the has. Okay? So this is to simplify. But don't worry, because you need not use everything in order to write a story. Okay, let's look at the sentence now. We are looking at present simple. Remember, present simple, it depends on the pronouns or the subject. So the verb either has S or ES. Okay, example here. I, you, we, they go to Sepang. He, she, it goes to Sepang. Okay, we have a positive here. This one is ayat positive or affirmative. Then we have the negative sentence. Negative sentence is subject plus do not or don't or does not or doesn't. I, you, we, they do not or don't go to Sepang. He, she, it does not go to Sepang. So you see here, the verb go stays the same for negative. Okay? And then you also learn how to write questions and answers. But here, let's look at the positive and negative sentences. If I go, if I don't, so I don't go. Okay, but he, she, it, you must have S for positive. But for negative, there's no ES here. Okay? The ES has gone to does. So you write here. Okay, let's look at the importance of this. Okay, the present indefinite. Okay, indefinite means the present simple. It's also then a simple present. Okay, it's a present simple. It denotes menerangkan a habitual or true action. Habitual means perbuatan yang berulang. Things that or action that you repeat or something which is true. Okay, for example, the sun rises from where? The east or the west. So that is true action. Okay, generally, simple present tense is used to indicate an action which happens always, regularly, every day, daily, normally, generally, usually, and many others. Okay, so you can go through all these words like on a week, at times, at present, now and then, and all the time. So this is to show repeated action, okay, which happen regularly. Okay, let's look at our question now. Just now you were to describe the dream. Okay, my dream. Okay, for example. So these are your sentences that you can write. So this is how to write the story. A dream comes true. Everyone dreams to do or achieve certain goals in their life. So you use the word dreams. Okay, you can write this sentence because everyone is not all. Everyone is setiap orang. Setiap orang means one. So this is singular. Okay, because many of the students will mistake everyone as many. No, everyone is setiap orang. So you must put S here. So for dream, you can write everyone dreams to achieve or to do certain goals in their life. Okay, or do certain things in their life. Okay, some it will be many. So many no wishes, just wish. Some wish to be doctors, engineers, or pilot. Okay, or you can write while others will be many, want to climb the highest mountain or hike into the deepest jungle. Okay, these are the sentences that you can write in your story of how a dream comes true. Okay, you can write while others want to climb the highest mountain or hike into the deepest jungle. For the last sentence, you can write the mountain presents a formidable challenge to climber. Formidable challenge means a very huge challenge for the climbers. Okay, that's why you use present tense. So present tense here means for something present you can use. Okay, something that happened, a habitual action or true action. Okay, semua orang bermimpi. So or you can say wish, ingin, or want, hendak. Okay. So these are the things that you can write in present tense. Okay, let's look at the next one. Present perfect. How to write present perfect? Present perfect, just now remember we have the has and the have. Okay, example, I, you, we, they have gone to Sepang. He, she, it has gone to Sepang. Okay, what is present perfect tense? It is used to an action that occurred at a time which is indefinite and has its effect on the subject. Okay, masa tidak ditentukan. Or an action that occurred many times and has the possibility to occur in the present or the future. Okay, or the action that began in the past but still is going on to the present. It started in the past, it happened in the past but continue until the present. Okay, this is the present. This is the past. Okay, let's look at the sentence. Okay, description of a dream. You can write, like everyone else, I have dreamt. So here you use the word have, and then the past perfect is dreamt. I have dreamt of achieving many things in my life as a teenager. So this one is called writing a present perfect sentence. Okay, so you can write story with using present simple and present perfect. Okay, so this is how to describe a dream. Like everyone else, I have dreamt of achieving many things in my life as a teenager. Sometimes the spelling of dreamt can be with T. Okay, it's either ED or T. Okay, how so far is it okay with present tense? Cikgu Manjit, any question?
So far, okay. No,
Okay.
nothing yet. Only
Because-
thing you have to share the second digit.
Oh yeah, now second digit. Okay. Is it
Yes,
already
second
20
digit.
minutes?
22 minutes already. I called you just
Okay.
now.
Second digit is number 2. Number 2. TWO2.
So far, everything okay.
Okay, so I'll continue. So
Okay.
next, we are going to look at past tense. So you need not use all the tenses. Okay, with 3 or 4 tenses, you can write a story. So the past tense is used to talk about the past or to talk about hypotheses. Okay, when we imagine something or for politeness. So we are not learning this for story about hypothesis, and also maybe for politeness is more needed in an article, in a formal letter, and in your maybe your report. Okay, so there are 4 tenses again. Past simple. So you use I, you, he, we, they. You use studied. Past continuous. You change it to I was studying. You, they, we were studying. And he, it will be was studying. So continuous, you need ing, studying, studying. Okay, past perfect. Remember, the moment you see perfect, you need the had. Present will be has, have. But past will be had. So I, you, we, they, he, she, it had studied. Okay, and continuous, you change to had been studying. Okay, so that is easy. Okay, let's look at our how to write a story now. So remember, we are using subject, regular or irregular verbs. Example, I, you, we, they went to Sepang. He, she, it went to Sepang. And then we can also use the negative, did not. So I, you, we, they did not or didn't go. So this one, the moment it is negative, it is the original verb or the root word or infinitive. Okay? So again, this has become did. So to show that it is past tense. Okay, did or didn't. Okay, let's look at the how to write. So simple past tense, it used to indicate a finish or a completed action. So you definitely need this when you describe a dream that came true. Okay, so it must be about a task or action that has occurred, telah berlaku, at a specific time in the past. Perbuatan yang telah berlaku already completed. A specific time can be diverse and can cover a long period of time, but it cannot be undeterminable. It must be there, okay? Means that you must know the time is there. Okay, next. How to write for description of dream. Okay, there are 2 questions. How to describe your dream, how the dream is achieved. So these are questions in the exam paper. Okay, so you can write. Number 1, I dreamt, so ED or T, of climbing Mount Kinabalu. Another one, I wish to climb Mount Kinabalu. I wanted to climb Mount Kinabalu. I trained hard for 3 months. Okay, so you can see here you are using the past simple. Okay, or you can say I did not give up. So you are using the negative. Okay, you can say I did not give up. Okay, next. How to use past continuous? Just now I didn't explain about present continuous because you do not need present continuous when you write a story. So most of the time you need past continuous. Okay, past continuous is I, they, you, we, I was, they, you, we, they were, he, she, it was. Okay, so we're going to put was going to Sepang, were going to Sepang. Again, he, she, it was going to Sepang. Another way of writing is, okay, a past progressive. Progressive is continuous. Okay, it's used to demonstrate an action that was happening in the past for a period of time in a particular context. The context can be a specific time or another action. So it must be happening in the past, okay, for a period of time, untuk satu jangka masa. Okay, or you can write another sentence. When, while, plus subject, and plus your simple past, plus the subject, and plus ing. So there are two here, okay? So another one is past tense, simple past. Another one is ing. Okay, let's see how this is done, okay? So how the dream is achieved. Okay, number one, I was feeling tired after climbing for an hour. Okay, so this is the past continuous that you can write. I was feeling tired after climbing for an hour. Or you can say, when I was eating, for the number two here. When I was eating some snacks, okay, comma, the guide told us to continue the climb. So one is in past simple, which is told, and another one is ing, which is was eating. Okay, so you can write two types of sentences. One is, I was feeling tired after climbing for an hour. Or when I was eating some snacks, the guide told us to continue climbing. So here I have written the past continuous and also the past simple. Okay. So another one that you need to know. Last one, past perfect. So past perfect, be careful. You need to have two actions. The first action, okay, the first action must put had past participle. Another action is past simple. So there are two actions. The first one happened earlier, put had. The one that happened later, just use past simple. Example, I had gone. Okay, I had gone to Sepang before he called me. So here, this one happened first. This is number one. This is number two. I went to Sepang first. Then only he called me. Okay, so it's very easy to understand. First action, use past perfect. Earlier action, past perfect. The one that happened later, yang kemudian, use past simple. Example, you, we, they had gone to Sepang before James called us. So, had gone berlaku dahulu. It happened earlier. Called happened later. Okay, let's look at the sentence. The past perfect is used to demonstrate an action that occurred before another action in the past. So there must be two actions. First action and another action. There are usually two completed actions in the sentence. One happens before the other. Okay, that's how you use past perfect. Okay, let's look at example.
Madam
How the
Khan,
dream- Mhm.
okay, I think you finish this slide, then we have a short break
Can.
for 1 minute.
Okay, can. How the
Okay.
dream is achieved. Let's look at the sentence. Okay, for your question on climbing Mount Kinabalu. Okay, the sentence, I had climbed for 5 hours before I reached the resting station. So I had climbed, how long? 5 hours before I reached the resting station. So this is past perfect. Okay, this is past simple. So you can say, we had climbed, we had continued the climb before I noticed my missing backpack. So the backpack was missing, but they continue climbing, and only I realized my bag is missing. Okay, so one is past perfect and another one is past tense. Okay, I think we can have a break now before we
Yes,
go
one
to the
minute
next
break,
part.
please, everyone.
Okay,
Let's take a short break.
because tenses grammar is a bit serious, so we can have a
Yeah,
break. Yes.
yes, please, 1 minute break, everyone. Okay,
Okay.
Berita baik untuk semua. Kini Akademi YouTuber memperkenalkan sistem mata gancaran kredit Ayu untuk dikumpul. Jom ikuti kelas tuition live Ayu untuk mengumpul kredit Ayu dan berpeluang menebus hadiah-hadiah yang menarik. Hadiah bernilai lebih RM10,000 disediakan secara percuma untuk pelajar seluruh Malaysia. Apa tunggu lagi? Tebus ganjaran hebat ini sekarang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com untuk maklumat lanjut.
So can I continue? Okay,
Yeah,
okay, thank
welcome
you.
everyone. Okay, welcome Madam Gan. Let's continue.
Can Cikgu Aisha share the link to this irregular verb list? Maybe in the chat box there you can type in. So students here, if you can also click this, just type bit.ly/grammar in context 2. So you can get the list of the irregular verbs. Okay? Okay, so there is a list from A to, I think the last word is W, because you seldom use Z. So maybe you can use that list and then you can learn how to use irregular verb for your past tense. Okay, past tense you have past simple, past continuous, and others. So any problem accessing? Or you can
All
scan the
students,
QR code here. Is
the
it okay?
link is already there. The link is already there at the
Can you
comments.
access? So when you open up, you have to press file and then you download, okay? Because you cannot change my original template. So you need to press file and then go to download. Is it okay? Do you have the list? Or maybe your teacher in school have shared the list also, right? Okay, can we continue?
Yes, please.
Any problem with the link? I think it's okay, right?
So far, okay. No comments yet. What about
Okay.
students? Can you
Is it
click to
okay?
the
Is it
link?
possible?
Is that okay? All right. So far, nothing. No comments yet.
Okay, so now let's look at practice time. You're going to do some exercises so that you can understand how to use the present tense and the past tenses. Okay, so the question again. Title, a dream comes true. Description of the dream and how the dream is achieved. Okay, so you need to describe the dream. What is your dream? So you can use present tense. Okay, then how? So ways to make the dream come true. You can mention your training. You can mention you consulted or talked to experts, or you can, have a conversation with the former climbers, and then you can describe the climb itself. How was it? How was the moments? Okay, the activities while you were climbing. So you can describe how you reached the top. Okay. So here I decided to write about climbing Mount Kinabalu. Then how I reached the top. So that is a dream comes true, because you need to write something interesting for your essay. Okay, let's look at the first one. Okay, who wants to answer? So let's look at, we are
Okay.
doing present simple.
Come on, students. You can try. No harm.
Now it is about dream to climb Mount Kinabalu. Now we are using subject plus the verb either S or ES. Okay, so this is how you write. Verb plus S or ES. Okay, number one, the mountain, a formidable challenge to climbers. I think I wrote this just now, right? So who can answer number one? Present tense. So the mountain is it. So it, definitely you need to put S or ES, right? Okay, any answer for number 1?
So far, nothing. Is. Ling Suk Ting said is.
The mountain is a formidable challenge to climbers. Okay,
Yes. Good.
another one.
Well done. Haras mentioned is. Okay. And then Mama Hafizul says is. Very good. Well done, students.
Okay, is or am
Li Ling
or
Tan is.
okay, everybody says is it? Okay,
Yes, so
is.
far Taufik also is.
Okay, is, are or am, these are called the verb to be, right? The verb
To be.
be. Okay, but you cannot keep writing is, are, am all the time. I did wrote just now this. Okay, so maybe we can use a verb instead of the verb to be. Anybody with different answers? No.
No.
Okay, let's look at the answer. You can write, the mountain presents a formidable challenge to climbers. Okay, so presents here is a verb. Okay, but your answer just now is also correct. Okay, so number 2, a climb to Mount Kinabalu summit. Summit is the top. 2 days and 1 night. So what is the word there? A climb to Mount Kinabalu summit, 2 days and 1 night.
Haras gave the answer is.
Okay, is. Stop using is. Don't use is, are, or am. We have to use verb. Okay, remember tenses is about verbs.
Verb students change.
Verbs. Think of verbs. Verbs are better. In your writing,
Action verbs.
are better.
Action verbs.
Yes, action. Action words are verb. Perkataan,
Something
perbuatan.
that is happening, perbuatan.
Yes, because if you keep using is, are, am, there is more on describing. So that is called descriptive sentences.
Come on, type.
In my third series, if I have the chance, I will teach you how to write descriptive sentences.
Okay, Taufik wrote here for.
For is not a verb.
No, cannot.
For is not a verb. Mesti kata kerja. Okay, you must put kata kerja. A climb is a noun. It's like what's it? Perjalanan untuk naik ke gunung. Okay, so it is a noun. So anybody can guess?
So far, nothing at the moment.
It's quite easy. The only thing is you seldom use.
Try, no harm. If your answer is right or wrong, no harm.
Yeah,
you want
no
me to
harm.
try? It's a learning
So that you
process.
can-
Okay. Yusbina Najia says took.
Took, okay?
Yes. Took.
Okay,
And then
took.
Li Lingtan said about.
About is not a verb. We are students, we are doing present simple. We are
And
using present
Haras
simple.
mentioned the word takes.
Okay. So let's look at the answer. It's good to improve your sentence structure. Because if you keep using is, am, you are quite monotonous in your writing. Okay, remember, because you're now in form 5. So
And
the
Lim
answer
Suki
is
says
takes.
goes.
Okay, takes. A climb to Mount Kinabalu summit takes 2 days and 1 night. So because you cannot say took, because this is an opinion or something that
some
is
students
a
wrote
fact.
that take.
Okay, this is fakta. Fakta is a fact. So you must use present. You cannot be take because a climb. So this is it. Okay, this is it. Okay, good. Who answered text just now? Congratulations.
Taufik Hidayah.
Taufik, good. Congrats.
Izatul.
Yes, Izatul.
Yes.
Congratulations. Good. Well done.
And then Arfa Danish.
Okay, good.
Hafizur.
Okay, good. Those with text.
Yes.
Congratulations.
At least 4 students. Well done, students. You are
Well
winners.
done. Okay, next sentence. Mount Kinabalu, one of the highest mountain in Southeast Asia at 4,955.2 meter above sea level. Okay, because this one I took the height from the, I think, Wikipedia. So it's a bit in detail with the 0.2 and so on. So what is one? This one is easy, right? So Mount Kinabalu.
This one is Taufik Hidayah said is.
Yes, this is simple. So you can use is.
Yes.
Alright, good. The last one, Laban Rata, the biggest accommodation on Mount Kinabalu.
Okay, Afka said is.
Is.
Yeah.
Okay, so is. Okay, good.
Well
so the
done,
answer,
students. Well done. Okay, they are very good. We can give them something now.
So it is, oh yeah, the next number, is it?
Yes.
Okay, the next number or the next digit is number, what is after 2? Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Okay, the next one is 3.
3.
3. Okay, the next digit or the third digit is 3. Okay,
What
let's
was the
continue.
second digit? I've forgotten actually.
Okay, let's
Okay.
continue. How to
All
use
right,
past
continue.
simple.
Let's continue. Yes, 5:40
Now,
already.
yes, we are talking about how, ways to make the dream come true. So here you can use, because this is already in the past. So you need to use past simple or past perfect. Okay, let's try out. You have two formula here for the past simple and past perfect that I shared just now. Okay, so there are 3 sentences here. Before my climb, I to a friend. So what can you write? How you make the dream come true? What do you do? Before my climb, I to a friend. So before the climb, what to a friend? Try to put 1 and 2. Remember, they are past simple or
Before
past
I
perfect
started,
tenses.
Aras wrote the answer
Before
started.
I started. Hmm?
Mm.
Okay, number 2. Remember, if there are before, there is a word before, one of the word must be past perfect and another word must be past simple. Okay. Before I started, what is
Okay.
number 2?
Priyashini wrote there begin.
Begin is not past simple. Past simple is began.
Lim Sok Ting started.
Started some more?
That's all at the moment.
Okay. So before I began or started. Good. Okay. Before I began or started my climb,
Kama sudah.
a
I
friend.
had talked. Lim Sok Ting. I had talked to a friend.
I had
I
talked
had.
to a friend. Yes, good. Before I began my climb, I had talked to a friend. So you talk first. So when talk first, talk is past perfect. Began is past tense. Okay, next one. Number 2. Effendi mau Kinabalu 2 years ago. So maybe Effendi is my friend. So Effendi mau Kinabalu 2 years ago. So what is the sentence? What is the verb? Anybody?
Climbed. Had climbed.
Climbed?
Had
Had
climbed.
climbed? Hmm? Okay, the
The only
answer,
thing.
okay? Had climbed. Okay? So it happened a long time ago. There is a definite time there. So Effendi had climbed Mount Kinabalu 2 years ago. Okay, the last one. My training 3 months prior to the climb. Prior is sebelum or before. So my training 3 months prior to the climb.
My training own had climbed. No, we are doing the last bullet, students.
Yeah, number 4.
My training was. I don't think
My
was
training was 3
3
months.
months
Okay.
prior to his climb.
Don't use was or were because they are more of the verb to be. Use verbs, action words. Perkataan perbuatan. My training 3 months prior to the climb. Before you climb, 3 months before that, what you do? So the word should be? Anybody? Any more answers?
My training was 3 months prior to the climb.
Any other action words?
Had
Think
take.
of
Had take.
had
Taufik
take.
wrote the had take.
Okay, some more. If
That's
had, it will
had
be
been.
taken. Had must be
Had
taken.
been. Had been. Had been.
Had been. Okay.
Yes.
Had been
Had
3 months.
whole. Had
Okay.
whole.
Okay, the answer began, started 3 months prior to the climb. Okay, so it started much earlier. So began or started 3 months prior to the climb. You can write had been is correct, but had been is more to the verb to be. Okay, you can use had been. This is also correct. Good answer. Had been is suitable. My training had been 3 months prior to the climb. Okay, this is also correct. Okay, good. Let's
And
move on.
then Yusrina mentioned here had begun.
Had begun.
Hafizul mentioned have been.
Yes, you can write that also.
And then the
but
last man mentioned begun.
because there is a time here. So the moment you see the time, 3 months was the process, you can use the past perfect also. Had begun, yes, correct. So the moment you write had, okay, this is irregular. So it becomes begun. Begin, began, begun. Okay, so had begun. Okay, good. So here we have the next one. You're going to write with past simple. How to make your dream come true. So past simple. Remember, past simple you're going to use with the D or the irregular verb. Okay, number 1. Effendi plus me to travel light. What did Effendi do? Effendi, me to travel light. Travel light means don't bring too many things. So what do you think is the verb? Anybody? Do you have any answer? Effendi, me to travel light. Is there any answer there, Cikgu Manjit? Or they find it difficult?
Wait 1 minute. Just hold on, please. Drove. Last man read there. Invite. Yusrina said ask. Lin Sukting said help.
Okay. Answer? Advise me to travel light.
Okay, advice. Invite,
you can,
accompany.
yes. Or you can even put the word told. I think told is also a bit suitable, right?
Yes.
Effendi told me to travel light. Okay, good. Next, I to carry my own packed lunch during the climb. So I some space in my backpack to store my packed lunch. So what is number 2? I to carry my own packed lunch during the climb. So there is comma here. So I some space in my backpack to store my packed lunch. Because you're describing how your dream come true. So this is about your experience climbing Mount Kinabalu. What's the answer for number 2? I? Anybody? Do we have answer, Cikgu Manjit?
Yes, I wanted.
I wanted
Okay,
to carry
there's
my own
another
backpack.
question from Arfa. Arfa is asking what you meant by the word travel light teacher. So Arfa is a
Travel
primary
light.
school teacher.
Oh yeah, I
primary
explained
school
just now.
student.
Travel light means not to bring too many things. That is called
Only
travel light.
important things you bring for the day. Understand?
Travel light it means your backpack or whatever you carry should not supposed to be heavy. Don't bring too many things. That is called travel light. Eh? Okay, number
And
2,
then the answer is Priya Shini said decided. Chia Ying Eng says spare.
spare.
And then Chia Ying Eng said wanted. And then Yusrina said packed. Hara
Number
says
2 is it?
decided.
Number 2 is it?
Number 2.
Okay, so the answer, I had to carry my own packed lunch during the climb. So the simple word, I had to carry. So I some space in my backpack to store my packed lunch. So what do? I think it's quite tough, right?
Yeah, it looks
You
easy
think
but very
it's tough.
difficult.
Actually,
It's
it's
a bit
quite
confused
easy,
for
yes.
the students.
So you know that you have to carry only your own packed lunch. So what must you do there is space in my backpack to store my packed lunch. So I
Decide, they wrote there.
okay.
Packed, I packed.
Okay, let's look at the answer. I reserve.
Oh my God, it's really tricky for the students.
Yes, I reserve some space in my backpack to store my packed lunch.
Okay, students, there might be something challenging for all of you.
Yeah, because
So you need to think before you
Yeah.
write.
you need some actually they are common words but we seldom use. So you reserve some space. It means that awak sediakan sedikit ruangan,
Sedikit ruangan.
for your
Okay.
lunch. Yes. Okay, the last one. A routine. Routine is something that you do. A routine of walking up a hill near my housing areas for 6 months, or area you can put one, just one area of your housing. Okay,
Okay.
walking up a hill
Alpha
near my
wrote
housing
the,
area. Yes,
this one
before the
number
actual
4,
climb.
Alpha gave the answer
Yes.
already.
Answer,
Okay,
yes.
started.
I started a
started.
routine. Okay, good.
Ah,
Walking up a hill near my housing area for 6 weeks
yeah.
before the actual climb. Okay, good. So there is only one
And then
for
Haras gave the answer have. And then
okay.
Priyashini says practice.
Mm,
Last man says prepare.
mm-mm. You must remember routine is sesuatu yang dibuat setiap hari. Like you go
Lim
to
Suking
class.
said I did a
Okay.
routine.
So let's look at the answer, okay? We have a lot of different answers.
So
Okay,
many
good.
different
Because you're
answers.
trying. Yes, good. So the
Good.
answer
At least
is
you're with us.
I made. Okay, I made a routine of walking up. So routine, you must have the special word. I made a routine. You cannot say I practice a routine. Okay, because a routine here is a noun. So I made a routine of walking up a hill near my house or near my housing area for 6 weeks before the actual climb. Okay, I think we have the last slide. We are going to reach Mount Kinabalu soon. Okay.
Ah,
Okay, the
yeah,
last one.
Yukina said, why so hard, teacher?
Yeah, it's not hard. It's quite easy because the thing is
Actually, you
your
need to
journey.
practice. You need
Yes,
to
you need to
practice.
practice. So I'm trying to prove to you that you need to practice and use better vocabulary. Okay, now you have to describe the climb. So remember, we are using past simple and also past perfect.
It's
Okay,
a
it's the
good
same.
joke. Kulani the guy talking about.
Yes. Okay, I Timpohan Gate, the starting point of the climb. Very easy. I Timpohan Gate. This is the name, the starting point of the climb. So I what?
I arrived. I
I
arrived.
arrived. Good.
I
Some more.
break. I break.
I
Break. I
break.
break.
You
Cannot.
cannot break
Harass
the gate.
wrong. First you say arrived, maybe accepted. Arrived is
Uh,
accepted.
okay. What else? What
So far
other word?
nothing. Only these
Break.
two. Only break. Okay.
Okay. This,
I reached. Lim Soping said I reached.
I reached Timpohan Gate, the starting point of the
Uh,
climb. Okay,
I
good.
arrived at.
I arrived at. Okay, good. So this is
I
like,
had. I had.
I had is wrong. I had means you had
Yes.
something. Had means belongs to you. I had some curry puff. I had okay. I had a bag of snack. Okay. So this is
Harass said he was just not kidding and playing with us.
so this is good. Why? Because you're making your brain work to come up. Because everybody has in their brain they have a different word bank. Okay, you have your
Okay.
language bank.
Another word from Lasman and Taufik. Rish.
Reach.
Uh,
Okay. Answer
okay.
reach. Yes. Or you can say
But
arrive
okay.
at. Arrive at is also good. I
Okay.
reached
Well done,
Timpohan
students.
Gate. Well done. Well
Mm.
done. Okay. Next, my guide. Now you have a guide. Hussein. Only 16 years old. Our guide
My
Hussein
guide is number 2 is my guide
is.
is my guide was.
So remember it is past tense. So answer is was.
Was okay, Haras. Thank you. Don't play many times. Is was is putting there.
Okay, the next
And
one.
Arfa Danish was. Lee Suping
Okay,
was.
good.
Very good. Keep it
Okay,
up.
the final kilometer of the first day, the steepest and most difficult. The final
Uh,
kilometer, the last kilometer of the day. The steepest. Okay, steepest is paling cerun. And the most difficult. So what's the answer?
was.
Was. Anybody else?
Okay. We got something nice to share over here. Izato
Huh?
Adavia says, Kinabalu Mountain is just half an hour from her house.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
so we'll
good.
be coming next. After COVID-19, we'll be in your
Yes,
place there.
yes.
All right. So
Okay,
we'll be there.
answer
Get
was
ready to welcome
good.
teachers. We can have a class over
Yes.
there.
What? Remember, I will try to get your address. So after COVID, maybe we can climb. But I'm too old to climb already. Okay, the next one. The climbers at the Layang Layang shelter at the 4 kilometer mark to enjoy the packed lunch.
Okay, the
So
answer
there
is
is a
was.
shelter.
Mama Nurhan, I was. Arfa was. Atika was.
Okay, good. Number 3, good. Everybody good. Students good. Number 4,
Yeah. Okay, reached.
reach. Rich
The
cannot be at.
climate which
At here, you cannot put rich because there is at here.
Lin Soke says stopped.
Stop. Some more.
Rich stop. Rich and
Okay.
stop.
So
These are the two answers.
answer. Stop. Good. So now you know what's to use, right?
Riyashini also says stop. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay. The last one.
Cikgu Gan,
Huh?
I think you have to give another digit for our
Uh,
lovely students.
I'll finish this one first. Maybe we can
Okay,
share
no
later.
problem. Students, you
Or
hold
I share
on. We
this one
cannot
first.
make a
Okay,
move.
I can share first. It's the first letter. It's the first number. Not letter, sorry. First number. So the number
Nine.
is, the digit is 1.
Oh, 1, not 9.
1.
Okay.
Okay. Not 0. 1. Okay, let's look at the last one. You're going to reach soon. Okay, Hussein asked to the ascent before our backpack. So ascent is going up. Descent is going down. So maybe I can go this faster a bit. I think we have 5 minutes only, right? So Hussein,
Yes. 4 more minutes.
yeah, Hussein had briefed us on the descent before he checked our backpack. So had is past perfect, and then you can use past tense. So you have two, had briefed and checked. So if you know all these sentences, you can have variety of sentences in your essay. So your essay will be better. Okay, the final 2.7 km ascent to the summit, about 3 hours. So answer is took about 3 hours. Okay, the last part. The first part of the rope section, the most mentally challenging for me. Because once you reach there, you have to climb the rope only. Okay, using the rope to go to the top. So answer is was. The first part of the rope section was the most mentally challenging for me. Okay, I mixed feeling. So I had mixed feeling about the duck. On the other hand, it helped because I couldn't see the drop down. So here you can use the informal with the N apostrophe T. Remember, in story, you can use short form or contractions. Okay, on the other hand, it helped me because you can't see the drop down. On the other hand, it was. So it made it worse. So you use made. Because what's the last one? Anybody? Anybody wants to try? On the other
Anyone?
hand,
Come on,
it was
students.
because this horrible plummet to my death. So you can't see, you feel happy because it's dark. But on the other hand, you feel, no, what do you feel? Anybody?
Come on, students, start typing. They wrote there here. The last one, I felt
this horrible plummet to my death. Okay, let's look at the answer. I had imagined.
got one student had okay.
Okay, so had is okay good because you know how to use had because of the past perfect. On the other hand, it made it worse because I had imagined this horrible plummet to my own death. Plummet is falling down. Okay, that's all. I have a few more. I made the final section of the climb across the open rock face under a stunning, beautiful Milky Way. So these are a few suggested sentences, okay? They are more descriptive because you have open rock, you have stunning, you have beautiful, okay? The last one, from the summit as the sun began to light the mountaintop. It was only then I saw the sheer enormity of Mount Kinabalu. So you can see a lot of adjective here, sheer enormity and the uniqueness of the rocky granite. So you have rocky, you have granite, okay? So one more thing, why I make the sentences longer here is for you to use adjectives, okay? Remember to use adjectives too. Okay, that's all. You have reached the summit.
Wow, well done.
Okay.
Let's look forward to our
Okay.
next vacation. Okay, destination vacation.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Madam Gan. Thank you, students. Let's
A bit
continue.
longer.
All right, good. Okay, we are done with today's session. We learned a lot from Madam Gan Bin Hoon. And thank you, teachers and students too. Congratulations to those who are able to follow our session from the beginning to the end. And thank you very much, Madam Gan, for the interesting lesson, even though it is very challenging. But students took the initiative to answer. Well done, students. You did it. Okay. All right. The certificate link is already at the chat box. Please look. I want to remind all of you to fill in using eDiday account, and the link will only be active in 30 minutes.
There's
So
no
please click.
access code now, right? There's no
Mm.
password now.
So please click the link, all right, and fill the form with correct spelling. Okay. Okay. And there's no passcode for today. The link is already at the chat section. To those who haven't joined eDiday Junior Telegram, please do so. And if you want to get more information, please go to www.academyyoutuber.com. Okay, before we end the session, Cikgu Aisha, do you like to share anything, please? Cikgu Aisha, do you like to share anything today?
Yep, don't forget my class on Wednesday, 9:30 p.m.
And what about you, Cikgu Heidi? What about you? Do you like to share anything?
I think it's the same. We will have class on Wednesday, but mine is 5 o'clock and Cikgu Aisha is 9:30. So you
Yeah.
have a lot of
Yes,
English
don't forget,
classes
yes.
on Wednesday.
Yes, on
So
Wednesday.
yeah. Please
Okay,
edit your
Wednesday
calendar.
classes on Monday, Wednesday. Okay, sometimes we have on Friday, sometimes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, students, teachers, parents, thank you very much again. So, thank
Do
you,
they need the
teachers. So,
username?
Yeah.
do you need the username
Okay,
or
dear,
any
thank you.
Telegram
Okay,
name?
thanks.
Okay, so please subscribe to Madam Gan's channel, Cikgu Aisha's channel, Cikgu Hedi's channel, and also my channel. We all of us got interesting videos for all of you. You see, you can see your videos, not necessarily you must say, oh, today I must see this video. No, when you're free, you just browse through it. If you like it,
Yes.
just see. That's how it works. And then even the English lessons, sometimes I choose to see teachers' lessons. Oh, this lesson is good. So we get ideas. All right?
Yes,
No
yes.
harm doing some kind of light using the videos for your own personal activities and also to improve yourself. Okay. And
Continue writing, yes.
yes, continue writing
Practice
in your
writing, yes.
diary. Practice writing. Writing is very, very important. Okay, thank you very much. And don't forget the
Thank
grammar
you.
lesson is also equally important. Okay, and I think that's all for now. Good luck, students. God bless everyone. See you
Yes,
soon.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care, stay safe.
Wow, banyaknya hadiah menarik menanti anda. Wah, kini Akademi YouTuber mengambil inisiatif baru di mana memberikan hadiah-hadiah ini secara percuma. Ya, percuma kepada anda semua. Bagaimana caranya? Dengan mengikuti kelas tuition online percuma Akademi YouTuber sambil mengutip mata kredit, anda dapat menukarkannya dengan hadiah-hadiah yang menarik ini. Tunggu apa lagi? Segalanya percuma. Jangan lepaskan peluang tau. Dah dapat banyak hadiah menarik, takkan nak lepaskan peluang. Layari www.academyyoutuber.com sekarang untuk maklumat lanjut.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.